Hello there, I'm Ian McBain, garden designer and managing director of the Family Garden Company, and today I'd like to take a few moments, if I may, to talk to you about our garden design services and how we like to work. Well, it seems to me there are at least 5 really good reasons for why you might want to consider having your garden designed, other than of course it just being a fun process. The first of those is that we offer professional and experienced help and guidance to help you make the most of your outside space. And that can be really important, regardless of whether you've got rolling acres or even a tiny little courtyard. Everybody, it seems to me, wants to make the most of the space and to feel that they're using the space most effectively and efficiently. Secondly, and actually no less important, is we can help with difficult or problematic areas. Maybe you've got a garden, for example, that's on a real slope and you've never really known what to do with it. Or perhaps you've got a difficult corner, a hidden corner at the bottom of the garden that's always damp and nothing really seems to thrive, or maybe everything dies in there. Well, we come across these problems almost on a day-to-day basis, and we can offer real and tangible solutions that really will work and really will help you claim that space as your own and make the most of it. Thirdly, and this is often overlooked, that we come to your garden with a clean pair of eyes. Now maybe you've lived with your garden for 1, 5, maybe even 10, 15 years, and you maybe tried a few things that have worked to varying degrees of success, or maybe you've never really known where to start. Well, we come in as a clean pair of eyes with fresh suggestions and fresh solutions and fresh ideas, and that can make so much difference. Fourthly, and really important to a lot of the people we've worked for in the past, is that we can help save you time. Now we know what can work and we know what probably won't work for a garden like yours, so it's really just a case of guiding people through the process, helping them to avoid some of the pitfalls that can get very costly in terms of time. And connected to that, and again equally important in lots of ways, we can actually help you save money. Now that's a very bold claim for us to be able to make, but because we know what will work and what probably won't work, we can help you avoid the extensive mistakes in terms of unrealistic ideas or materials that simply aren't suitable or really won't work over a long period of time. We can help guide you through the process, saving both time and potentially money. We have a 6-step process to our garden design projects. The first being a free, no obligation initial consultation with you in your garden, and that's really important. And we like to have those meetings to be really informal, just to get to know one another, talk about the garden, have a walk around, see what works, what doesn't work. You tell me perhaps what you've tried in the past or what you've seen work in other people's gardens. And at the end of that, I go away and start step 2, and that's to put together a customer brief, which is very, very simply just list everything I think I'm being asked to achieve. And that brief needs to be tight enough so that you feel completely in control and you're comfortable that I've understood what I would have to deliver if you decided you wanted to go ahead with the design process. But equally it needs to be open enough so there's a little bit of room to be creative so that we can perhaps come back with something that's going to delight. The next step, once we've got a brief that you're entirely comfortable with and you're happy to proceed with the project and we agree the fee and everything else like that, the next step is for us to come back and do the survey, and that's when we come and measure your garden. We do all the levels, take all the measurements we need to from windows and doors and trees and boundaries and all these sort of different aspects, and also take lots of photographs, and that really helps when I'm back in the office designing away. Next step is for us to come back with a work in progress meeting, and this is really, really important because this is the first opportunity for me to put a drawing in front of you and discuss through and talk through what my ideas are and where I think we could go with the design. And it's work in progress, so it's very much a process of me put that drawing in front of you, tell you what I'm thinking of doing, but then you tell me what you think. And it's so important that you feel that you're in control at that stage. So if there's any aspect of that drawing that you're not comfortable with, and I can't justify why I think that seating area should be there, or that water feature should be the other side of the lawn, or whatever it might be, we build a relationship whereby you feel completely comfortable telling me that you don't think that that's right, either in that position or indeed in your garden at all. And very rarely do I come away from work in progress meeting without a few scribbles on the drawing. The next step is for me to convert that work in progress drawing into a finished final presentation plan, and that should be the drawing that you're entirely comfortable with, the garden that you're really looking forward to achieving, and that's the end of the design process initially. And it's at that point that we present our invoice and sort of smile nicely. We can also at that point present planting plan drawings. If you've asked for a planting plan, and again we'll talk through that through the initial consultation meeting, but if we want to do a planting plan, now's a great time for us to be presenting that as well. And our planting plans are quite carefully thought through, so they come in 3 parts. First of all, you get the map of all the plants in their position, every plant broken down, not to a numbered key, but all with plant names actually written on the drawing. Secondly, you get a shopping list alongside with all the plants broken into categories, with quantities, but also suggested sizes for purchase. And finally, and again this is unique to us as far as we're aware, we offer a guidance pack. So every plant that we've listed on your planting plan will have its own page with photographs and maintenance information, and even just general information about why we think that plant deserves to be in your garden. We find it really helpful. For a lot of customers that we work for, that plant maintenance pack is really important to them. We're proud to work in two fantastic areas, North Yorkshire and the East Midlands. The core business, where the business started, is in the East Midlands, based at our Grantham office, and that's a fantastically placed for us to help serve customers throughout Grantham and the surrounding villages, Stamford surrounding villages, Oakham, the rest of Rutland, Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire, parts of Leicestershire, Peterborough. It's a great area and we love working around here. Secondly, we've just opened an office up in Ripon in North Yorkshire, and that's a fantastic opportunity for us to get out and meet people in Harrogate, in Ripon itself, the surrounding villages. We also work in York and Leeds and North Allerton. Beautiful part of the country. We love being up there and we really look forward to creating more gardens up there. So if you're considering having your garden designed and you'd like to get in touch and see how we might be able to help you enjoy your garden more, please do get in touch. And you can do that either by phoning the Grantham office at 01529 455 755, or maybe even the Ripon office 01765 600 710, or go to our website, which is www.familygarden.co.uk. That's familygarden.co.uk, and all the contact details are on there. And we'd be delighted to hear from you and really would love to work with you and help you create your garden. Thank you.